GPS rescue. Do we need it? Let's see. Today I decided to, for the first time, actually try the GPS rescue on my Deep Space Seeker 5, because I had it already from the beginning, as Deep Space is coming with GPS, but somehow I never used it. And then I started sort of going more like semi-long range, to do some dives on some cliffs and this and that. And then I was thinking, I have GPS rescue, so I need to test it. I mean, before I go somewhere else way further, to see how it's working and if it actually can return home in case if something happens. So today, for the first for the first time after like how many months since I have Seeker 5, I will be testing out how actually it's working. And okay, there is few things which you need to do before. You need to check in Betaflight if there is GPS rescue set it up and you have actual switch on your controller, because if you didn't add the switch, then you will not be able to use it. I mean, to turn it on. But theoretically, even if you don't have it, it should be working, because by default, Deep Space setting their drones on GPS rescue. So even if you didn't set up the switch, it still should return home. But big but whatsoever, there is one thing which I think I never heard that someone actually would be saying about GPS rescue. Maybe because it's not so important or whatsoever, but I would just want to put it out there as a fact that if you are using Express LRS and not DJI's O4 and the camera and DJI's controller and all that. So the thing what I wanted to say is that GPS rescue is activated when the drone loses connection with your controller. Not when you lose the signal of the video or whatsoever. Okay, I'm not like a pro or whatsoever, and if someone actually knows and can explain a little bit more down in the comments, is that because Express LRS have different penetration and different range than O4 video unit. But of course I saw as well video when people is telling that O4 can outrange even Express LRS as a thing. And then I had a question, what if? Because if you lose video signal, the drone is still continuing flying and it will not activate return to home. So in that case, you need to activate it manually as a thing. So that was the whole my idea. I was thinking, but wait a minute. Because Express LRS, because sometimes I'm flying somewhere around and let's say I'm going somewhere, I see my Express LRS signal is completely fine, but my video signal is dropping. And from there I was starting to think, but what if I lose the video signal? Then I need to activate return to home, or otherwise it will keep flying, because that is the thing. If you lose the video signal, drone is still keep flying because your Express LRS is still connecting and controlling the drone. So if you are, let's say, planning to go somewhere and dive or whatsoever, then just keep in mind, if you are not using DJI controller, because how the DJI controller is working is basically using exactly the same communication between your control and the video and the drone. So in that case, if you lose the signal, that means that you automatically lose the control of the drone. And in that case, GPS rescue will be activated. But if you have Express LRS and you lose the video signal, then, and if your GPS rescue is not set up, you are, I think, fucked. If someone knows more about this thing, I just had this idea that maybe it could be true. Anyway, but that was just a sort of intro and about GPS rescue thing, and today we'll be testing out how it's actually working and is it working. And by default, most of the people is using 8 satellites as safe range of GPS rescue. So make sure that in Betaflight, when you go to failsafe, and down there is how many satellites is okay to activate the GPS rescue. Anyway, so let's send it up. Let's put it somewhere where we can actually try to see how it's working, and let's see. GPS rescue, here you go. So I think this space should be okay it's open air, so there is some trees around. Unfortunately, I'm not in some field. I know that I should start to test it in a field, not somewhere where is the trees and everything. But anyway, so GPS rescue, Deep Space Seeker 5. Seeker 5. I mean, I'm honestly, I'm a little bit nervous. So let's second. Let's switch on other camera, if it will actually switch on. Yeah, it's switched on. Anyway, so other camera is set. I'm honestly a little bit worried. So I will set it up here, and I'm not sure if it's enough space. I mean, it's like, should be okay. I mean, let's see. But the good thing is that GPS rescue, so there is a drone, there is everything open. My plan is to fly a little bit somewhere on that side and just try to activate it and see what is happening and see how far it can actually land. So I'm actually worried. Fuck, and the wind, there is quite a lot of wind. I hope that the wind will stop. Okay, for 5-inch the wind shouldn't be an issue, but let's see. Let's put you somewhere here. I'm exactly behind is the sun. I mean, and that is not the best scenario. I will try to sit like this. I will just lower a little bit the camera. So here we go. So oh my god, this is the first time I actually will try GPS rescue. I have no fucking clue how it's working, but till now I didn't need to, but let's see. So satellites 18, okay. Now is just most important thing, not just to arm the drone, I mean. So 18 satellites. Everything is okay. Okay, drone is armed and it's showing the home button. Small home. So most important is now not to crash anywhere. So I will just fly a little bit around, and my idea is to come somewhere here. Okay, it's still showing the right direction of the home, so that is good. So let's say you fly. Honestly, I'm nervous. I will try to do somehow. Let's say if you are here, and let's activate GPS rescue. I don't have it. Fuck. I don't have it on this drone. That is funny. That is funny. I have it somewhere, GPS rescue, that I know definitely. Ah, here we go. Rescue is on. It's making some strange sound. And it switched. Oh no! And it's, yeah, it's switched off, but deep space. Why? Why deep space? Why you are doing it like that? Okay, the difference in between.
Receiver still connected.
Yeah, receiver still connected. I need to this. So basically, here is a drone. Okay. So I took off here. That is roughly like 2 meters difference. I need to unplug it. So I need to I need to unplug it. Okay. Deep space. What the fuck? I understand how the rescue thing is working, but I mean it's making so funny noise. I mean, I mean, deep space. You done. I think you've done something wrong with it. I mean, but anyway, it's actually returning to home. I mean, and here you go, guys. I mean, as a GPS rescue, it's working. Is it precise as, let's say, DJI or something like that? Definitely no. I mean, the landing difference was around 2 meters. I mean, from the place where I actually took off. But yeah, as a thing, yes. Okay, I know that GPS rescue is working. So because this is. And the thing is that I think it's switching off like at least a meter. Okay, I didn't see exactly, but I think half a meter definitely from the ground. It just turns off and it just drops. I mean, yeah, I think it's good option to have. But do you need it as for, let's say, 5-inch or 3-inch or whatsoever? I don't think so, because yeah, okay, once I had some situation when I lost the signal and this, but there is the thing. Somehow people is thinking that GPS rescue is something like a magical thing which will actually save your drone, but the truth is that if you don't know how to fly, or you don't know how to operate the drone, how it's working, how the signal is working, and this and that, then nothing will save your drone. And exactly, if you think that GPS rescue is some sort of magical thing which will just save your ass just because you messed up or whatsoever, then this is not how it is, and this is not how it will be. Because yeah, as a GPS rescue, yes, it's working, it's good option to have, but in the same time, exactly, I will repeat myself again, that GPS rescue is not some magical thing which will save you and save your drone from some shit you got in. So anyway, so here you go, guys. If you are wondering if Deep Space is capable of making drones with GPS rescue, then here you go. Tested it out, it's working, everything is fine. So if you have some questions, or if you have some comments, did you tested it out, how it was for you, and so on, then leave down in the comments. Other than that, till next time, bye.